Hidden in the remote landscapes of northern Tanzania lies a lake so extreme, so deadly unlike any other lake, a place of deadly beauty. Its waters can preserve animals who touch its waters can be preserved for eternity as stone, like statues, while flamingos thrive in its caustic embrace. Today we explore the mysteries of this deadly lake, unlike any other lake on the earth, a lake that sometimes turns blood red that most animals cannot survive its touch. And yet, it is also a sanctuary for life. This is Lake Natron, Tanzania's beautiful but deadly red lake. Lake Natron is a soda-rich, highly alkaline lake with a pH up to 12 and temperatures reaching 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Its waters are so caustic that most wildlife cannot survive within it. Yet this same harshness gives the lake its most famous feature, the natural preservation of animals, transforming them into calcified stone-like mummies. Lake Natron is located just over 100 kilometers northwest of Russia, stretching 56 kilometers from north to south and 24 kilometers across. A small northern tip crosses into southern Kenya. Remote, sparsely populated, and unlike anything nearby, it's a unique stop on a northern Tanzania safari. The lake's high alkalinity and cyanobacteria make it deadly for most creatures. Animals and birds that die here become calcified, preserved as in the silent wasteland of Lake Natron. Death does not decay, it preserves. The water burns with extreme alkalinity, a caustic mirror beneath a merciless sun. When a bird falls here, it does not simply rot. The heat strips away its moisture. The desert wind drinks its life. Salt begins to rise, crystallizing across feathers and skin. Layer by layer, the body hardens, muscles lock in their final motion, wings remain spread as if frozen in one last desperate attempt to escape. It is not stone, not fossil, but something far more haunting, a natural mummification, preserved by chemistry, guarded by silence. Mummified, stone-like statues. Photographer Nick Brandt captured these petrified animals in lifelike poses in his series Petrified, Nature's Haunting Art Gallery. Lake Natron's reddish hue comes from algae that flourish in its hypersaline, soda-rich waters. These blooms wax and wane, giving the lake a fiery glow that contrasts with the harsh white salt crusts along its edges, more extreme. Phantom rain. The lake receives just 400 millimeters of rain a year, much of which evaporates before touching the ground. Volcano-fed water streams leach minerals from nearby Mount El Doño Lengai, making the lake highly alkaline. Poisonous to most animals, the water's high soda and magnesite levels, combined with cyanobacteria, can damage organs and nervous systems. Flamingos thrive. The lesser flamingos feed on the lake's algae, turning pink from their unique diet. Red waters, certain algae blooms give the lake a striking red or orange color, visible even from space. Extreme heat. Temperatures can reach 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, with hot springs along the eastern shore. Just south of Lake Natron towers Mount El Doño Lengai, an active volcano. Its name means Mountain of God in the Maasai language. The volcano feeds the lake with minerals, creating its caustic waters. Adventurous hikers can summit overnight, guided by Maasai locals, for an unforgettable view of the Great Rift Valley. Despite the lake's harshness, flamingos thrive here. Lesser flamingos feed on the cyanobacteria and algae, which also gives them their pink hue. During breeding season, their colonies can reach over 1 million birds, creating vast pink swaths across the lake. Flamingos have thick, scaly skin on their legs, toughened feet, a protective layer that reduces chemical burns. This allows them to stand in alkaline water that would damage other animals. Flamingos don't drink the water like most birds. They put their heads upside down in the water, filter microscopic algae and cyanobacteria, expel most of the toxic water. Their digestive systems are adapted to handle the bacteria that would poison other animals. Flamingos have special salt glands in their heads that remove excess salt from their bodies, release salty fluid through their nostrils. This prevents dehydration and salt poisoning. This is even more interesting. They breed there because it's safe. The water is too caustic for lions, hyenas, jackals. Most birds of prey predators avoid the lake, so flamingos can nest on the soda flats without disturbance. During breeding season, water levels create isolated mud islands. Flamingos build cone-shaped mud nests. Each lays one egg. The harsh environment protects the eggs naturally. And endless food supply. Lake Natron is full of cyanobacteria, diatom algae. This is the primary food source of lesser flamingos. More food equals better breeding success. Lake Natron is the largest breeding ground in the world for lesser flamingos, responsible for most of the global population. Without this lake, the species would struggle to survive. In a lake too toxic for most life, the flamingo has found sanctuary. What kills others protects them. In the heart of poison, they raise their young. Lake Natron does not magically turn animals to stone. Instead, its caustic waters strip life away, and its volcanic minerals preserve what remains, freezing creatures in time like nature's own statues. Fire from the earth feeds the chemistry of death. At times, parts of Lake Natron glow deep red or orange. This dramatic color comes from microscopic organisms, algae and cyanobacteria that thrive in hypersaline water. These organisms produce pigments as protection from the intense sun. The result? A crimson lake that looks almost unreal, even visible from space. The same chemistry that paints the lake red also makes it lethal. The high alkalinity can burn skin and eyes. The cyanobacteria release toxins that damage cells, nervous systems, and internal organs. Animals that drink from the lake, or mistake its reflective surface for safe water, often do not survive. What happens next is what makes Lake Natron truly haunting. The animals do not simply decompose, instead the intense heat rapidly dries their bodies. Minerals from the water, especially sodium carbonate, coat them. Over time, the salts harden. The bodies become preserved, not turned into stone by magic, but mummified by chemistry. Wings frozen mid-flight, bats suspended in eternal stillness, birds standing as if waiting to move again. It is nature's accidental sculpture gallery, a place where death is frozen in time. And still, in this hostile, caustic world, life flourishes. Millions of lesser flamingos gather here. Why? Because what kills others protects them. Around Lake Natron live Maasai communities, known for their scarlet robes and strong traditions. They guide visitors through this harsh terrain, across desert plains to hidden waterfalls, and even up the slopes of the Mountain of God itself. For them, this land is not deadly, it is sacred. Lake Natron is a paradox, a place where death is preserved and life finds sanctuary. A reminder that in nature, survival belongs not to the strongest, but to the adapted. Lake Natron is not evil, it is selective. It eliminates the unprepared and rewards the adapted. Here, survival does not belong to the strongest, but to those who evolve.